Fuck that shit, I'm going straight for they top. Money train Glock North, can't be stopped. Yeah, Atlanta bitch tryna give me that mop. Sloppy top, yeah, stripper bitch.
A new snippet has just landed on the internet. Clipse, Kendrick Lamar, Pharrell Williams, Chains and Whips. New snippet, of course, the album is on the way. Push, No Malice, K-Dot, Pharrell. It's about to be a masterpiece. I can't believe that they're allowing this feature to just surface on the internet. For me, it's a bit crazy because I feel like if they kind of kept it under the wraps, I think the anticipation heading or leading up to it would have just went super crazy. However, Kendrick's on an insane run right now. The promotion behind the new Clipse album has also been amazing. The last two singles that they've dropped have been perfect, literally, especially the last track as well. So yeah, man, we gotta react to this new snippet. How's Kendrick Lamar gonna sound on this? This literally landed on the internet an hour ago. Over 1 million views on NFR, 655k on this platform. Like, Kendrick Lamar's on fire right now. Biggest rapper in the world right now. We have to get onto this straight away. Let's see how he's talking on this record though, gang. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Oh no, I wasn't ready for this type of production. Shout out Pharrell, one of the greatest to ever do it, for real.
I seen your ass back to the cosmics.
Okay.
The things I seen under my eyelids. Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip hop.
Alright, what we gotta do is run the snippet above. If that's got 1 million views, it might be stronger still. Let's give this one a try. This one sounded better.
I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit.
No way.
All that talent must be God sent. I seen your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids. Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear.
Colossal. The things I've seen under my eyelids. Colossal dreams.
It's kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim.
Wait, I don't want to keep rewinding it because we've kept this type of production from Pharrell, but bro, Kendrick Lamar just admitted that hip hop died, man. It literally did. It did die. He ain't telling no lies, but I feel like within the last sort of year, not just him, you know, there's lots of artists kind of pushing the rap wave still. Shout out to Griselda holding it down, but Kendrick ain't lying. If we're talking about mainstream rap, like shout out to K-Dot for allowing people to actually appreciate bars again, man. I think people got too attached with the nonsense music, even myself at times, but bro, I'm always here for real rap. That's what I grew up on, and it will always be my favorite type of rap.
Murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. How many true assists that let me down? But fuck it, the West Mines, we right now. Therapy showed me.
The West is mine. Talk your stuff, K-Dot.
True assists that let me down. But fuck it, the West Mines, we right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the chin.
Therapy taught me how to open up, but I don't really give a. That's cold still. We gotta pull out Rap Genius for this Kendrick verse, man. Kendrick Lamar, Whips and Chains, I believe. I think the YouTube short video that I did, I got the title wrong because I was in a rush to just get a reaction out quickly because I know that a lot of people are anticipating this one here. So let's run it back. Let's run it back still. Let's run it back.
The things I seen under my eyelids. Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. How many true assists that let me down? But fuck it, the West Mines, we right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with
I love how Kendrick says that because if you look at his previous album, the album before GNX, Mr. Around, the Big Steppers, amazing album as well. I went to that tour at the O2, one of Kendrick Lamar's better performances. I've seen him before as well at a festival many years back. Maybe like my second or third time seeing Kendrick live. But if we look at the Mr. Morale album, that was one of the most introspective albums you could say from Kendrick. I know on Good Kid, Mad City, of course, he's talking a lot about Compton and how he grew up, and then with To Pimp a Butterfly, heavily touching on black culture and some of the nonsense that goes on in America. But with Mr. Around, the Big Steppers, it was clear, and he actually opened up on that album, expressing how he had writer's block, expressing how he had to look after his family and things like that, not knowing what to kind of talk about. So just ghosting and kind of dealing with things that men kind of deal with, like a very vulnerable state, I would say, that we've actually seen Kendrick Lamar in. And it's funny because on this GNX vibe that he's on right now, like, you can tell he's just gone back to the vibe of just not giving a. And he did say it in the Super Bowl interview, I believe, where he touched on, bro, when I created GNX, I almost was just thinking about. He said I was almost just thinking about when I was younger, like listening to music with crazy beats, and he kind of just wanted to create that album with GNX. And I love the fact that he said that, because with Kendrick Lamar's albums, he's always diving into deep conceptual sort of vibes and things like that, which is amazing. And his art will live on forever. One of the best rappers alive, if not the best rapper alive. But with the new album GNX, and ever since then, that boy is just talking his stuff. Let's go.
Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me how I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genovese.
He said, move these guys out of it. This get gentrified. Talk your stuff, Kendrick. Like I said, he's at that point where he isn't holding back. Drake should have never have engaged. We all knew lyrically Kendrick Lamar was always a better rapper, but from when you was deluded enough to think and tell this guy to drop, this guy's on top talking his stuff now. I don't blame K-Dot for doing that.
The genocide, I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genovese. I drop your Pentagon and show up at your gender reveal. And tell them, give me mine. I son niggas, I am the general. Wear my gin and juice. Every song is the book of Genesis. Let the sonics boom. Niggas want the T on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch.
Wow. I was just about to rewind it again, but I don't even want to look past the lyrics on the screen. Sorry, I don't want to look past the lyrics on the screen. He said, every song in the book of Genesis, let the sonics boom, want the T on me, well, here's the ginger root, I generate residuals, get off my genitals. Wow, I ain't gonna lie, that boy is flowing like crazy. Wow, there's a lot of things to touch on, even through a 1-minute snippet. This is how you know Kendrick Lamar's music is always needed to be heavily broken down, and it's unfair to kind of judge his music within, you know, nowadays we judge music within seconds. Everyone's got their videos out reacting and reviewing things within like the first half an hour. But how can you really digest albums, music that quickly? You could even say that about myself here, but this is why I wanted to pull out Rap Genius. I know Kendrick Lamar is one of those artists that has you thinking at all times. But what did he say here also? He said, what bar was I looking for? There was a bar that caught my eye out. Which one was it? I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move up out here. Gentrified. Hey, the bars are cold. He obviously mentioned, I show up at your gender reveal and tell him, give me mine. Son, I'm the general. Where's my gin and juice? Always showing love to the West Coast. Shout out to Snoop. He did also say on Whacked Out Mirrors that Snoop had to have been off the edibles to post the tailor-made track, which is very funny. And I know that they kind of squashed that, if it was even anything. But I know it would have caught him off guard. Snoop posting a Drake track. Like, that kind of caught everyone off guard, to be fair. But no, there's so many things to be broken down on this. He even mentioned they said I couldn't reach to Gen Z, and that's funny. Like, a lot of people did say that before Kendrick dropped GNX, before Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, pretending that he hasn't dropped hits throughout his whole career since the beginning, just because, again, the way that he drops albums, human beings actually have to dissect the lyrics and break down what's actually going on. Because again, a lot of people think Easter eggs are attached to K-Dot's music, but again, guys, this is just a snippet. I don't want to make it like a 50-minute video, even though you can. Again, Kendrick Lamar songs always need to be broken down properly. He didn't win the Poetizer, I don't even know how to say that word. Was it the Poetizer Award? Best writer? Like, bro, no rap artists are really winning that often. I think only Nas and K-Dot won that. Speaks volumes for sure. I think the snippet's very fire. The Clipse album sounded incredible. It's dropping, is it like the 17th of July? Crazy. This is Kendrick Lamar, Pharrell Williams, Pusha, No Malice. Like, it's gonna be an insane album regardless. If you guys obviously enjoyed the reaction video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, gang. Let me know how you guys also feel about the snippet. It's your boy Nathan. Have a blessed night. I'm out, gang.